Peace and love. Om Shanti. Joy, joy, joy. Yes. Wishing you a fabulous day today as we step into honey drops. Sweeten the pot of life. This is the second video for the second quote from my workbook that I did. I love doing the pictures. Okay, whoopsie daisy, there we go. I usually try to look for a picture when I'm doing the quotes that match the quote, that feel like the quote. To me, that's important, because it's a visual thing. It's a creative energy. And the second quote in the workbook is, affirm your life daily. Affirm the goodness of you. Affirm the beauty of you. Affirm the magnificence of you. Affirm the brilliance of you, because that is the truth of you. Affirm your life daily. Speak life into your life. And why did I write this honey drop? Because far too often, there are a number of people who do not affirm their lives. They don't feel good about themselves because they haven't accomplished the things in life that they feel that they should have accomplished by a certain age, or because they weren't raised in a home that gave them encouragement and inspiration. Or maybe some of their friends are not giving them the courage, encouragement, and the inspiration that will help them to skyrocket, But it all begins with the self. It all begins with each and every one of us. It all begins with you. Just like it began and begins with me. I affirm my life daily. I speak life into my life daily. Does it mean that sometimes I might not say, I'm not feeling so good today? No, it doesn't mean that. It just means I don't stay in that space. You may not feel good. Maybe something happened. Maybe you caught a cold or the flu, or, maybe you hit yourself, against something and it hurt and you didn't feel good. Maybe you stubbed your toe. Oh my God, especially that pinky toe. That hurts, and you don't feel good. And you might say certain things, like, oh, I feel like crap. I try not to use cuss words, but you may say that. But if you say that repeatedly, then that's what you're going to feel like. You're going to feel like crap repeatedly. And you don't want to feel like that. You want to feel good. It's important to feel good in your life, okay? So that means you need to affirm your life. And, there is goodness in you. There is a lot of goodness in you. And I'm going to go here, We're told to be good. And it said many times, God is good. So that means that God is inside of you. Okay? You are the face of God walking this planet. So there is goodness in you. Affirm that goodness. Affirm your divinity. Affirm your divinity. Affirm it constantly. I am a divine being. I am one with God. I am one with the goddess, if that's what you feel. Okay? I am one with the magnificent force. I am one with the source of all things. I am that. I am. Okay? Affirm the beauty of you. Because no, it's not the physical thing, that makes you beautiful. It begins in here. It begins, whoops, you can't see that. But it begins in your heart. The beauty comes from within. It's how do you relate to life? How do you relate to the little things in life? How do you relate to the sun coming out in the morning, rising in the morning? How do you relate to the birds singing? How do you relate to the flowers blooming? How do you relate to the beauty that is around you, that is within you? How do you relate to the beauty that is within you? Because it is there. You know, you may not see it. You may look in the mirror and say, oh, I'm not pretty, or I'm not handsome, you know, or I'm not good looking, you know, but my mother used to say pretty is as pretty does. So when you do pretty, then you are pretty. When you do handsome, then you are handsome. Okay, so affirm the beauty in you and the magnificence of you. I mean, come on, look. You know, an egg and a sperm cell came together and created you. That's magnificent. You grew up. You went from being an infant to a toddler to a preteen to a teen to a young adult to an adult to an elder. That's magnificent. Each growth factor inside of you that you go through is magnificent. So there is magnificence within you. You are magnificent. Okay, shine bright. All right. And the brilliance, you know, magnificence and brilliant can really go hand in hand. And when you feel good, then you are brilliant. You shine. You glow. You know, it's an energy that you give off. You vibrate this frequency, and people around you can feel it, and they buy into it because you feel good, and it's a brilliant feeling, like the sun is brilliant in the sky. You know, like diamonds are brilliant. All right, they sparkle, and you sparkle. And if you don't sparkle, you need to sparkle. You need to say, I'm sparkling. I'm sparkling. I'm a sparkler. I'm brilliant like the sun. I am brilliant like the sun. I am brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I am brilliant like the sun. The truth of you is goodness. The truth of you is beauty. The truth of you is magnificence. The truth of you is brilliance, because you are one with the creative source that got you here. Okay? You know, that imagined you into being, that said, oh, I want this person in the world. I want Tanya in the world. Okay, so I'm thinking Tanya, and here. Okay, think yourself. I'm here. I am here. So therefore, I am all that in a bag of chips. Oh, we used to say that back in the day. All right. Talk about an affirmation. We did a lot of affirming back then. But anyway, honey drops, and that's your drop of honey today. And yes, it is available on Amazon.com. And I want to thank all of you who have already purchased the book. I so appreciate you. Yes, I do. And I want you to enjoy it. And I want you to also make sure that you write your reflections down at the bottom. Okay, because you can do that. What are your reflections on the quote? What are your reflections on yourself? And then go back over it. You know, think about yourself in a magnificent, brilliant, good, and beautiful way. Until next time, keep applying, keep applying, keep applying. Much love and many blissful, fruitful blessings to you all.